When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hawkeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rebels offense takes the field. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house.
Sí.
They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. This time they'll go to the running game.
Good job.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rolls it in. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so... quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, yeah.
And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 40. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement.
Good job.
They really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved.
Fires one high and deep.
What the hell?
He's got it.
What is my computer? What is my controller doing?
All year long. Like, he's in the top 5.
Oh, they're cheating. What was that?
Football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Here's what I think. Offense is about finesse. It's about, shifts and motions. When you get to be in the goal line area and the field starts to shrink, you better be able to punch somebody in the mouth and get positive yards. Not trickeration, not flip it to a guy with speed out wide, not something different. You better be physical at the point of attack, move guys out of the
Get it out!
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They want to finish the
Come
season
on,
strong.
Fatty.
Are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big...
Oh, he did not score either. That is so fluke. They go bring that back. That's fine. Yeah, he ain't scored. It's all good.
And that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defense.
What is going on? I can't even kick the ball now.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his block.
Yeah, y'all trying to cheat. Oh my goodness. Damn, make it to where it's not.
That one before he's brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah,
good job.
Nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Just come up and tackle. Good job.
They made the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. The Hawkeyes in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's going to throw deep right side.
Damn.
He got it.
You got a 96 speed.
Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Okay.
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Nice run there on first down. This is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Handoff from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Quarterback checking the play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off play action.
God damn.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's looking on the right side.
Ah!
That'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build.
Just tackle.
Yeah,
just tackle him. Just tackle him.
Until you find that place where
we don't need the extra.
This is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Shit, man.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They're going to run it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the team.
After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into you.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys,
all right.
College football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by a field goal over West Virginia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the running back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the single running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that.
What? Bullshit.
Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Still running at the 40.
Crazy as hell.
He's showing
That definitely been working.
A little power, and he's got the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And he's tackled, but there's also a
yo ass.
Field. Let's see what the call is.
Can't wait for you to leave.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's right on target. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quarterback checking off. On second down, he'll let it fly. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day.
I ain't even ran that play yet.
3rd and long.
Crazy.
It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. On the move at the 30. Really nice run there.
Nice, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's that vision right there. Bounce it out. We out. Good job, Isaiah Pacheco. Got you.
Pick up and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver shows motion.
Cut it up, Pacheco. Get that block, 88.
Going to the ground.
Say get the block, 88. There you go.
And a nice run there before the defense.
Let's split it right.
Keep pounding away at this
Ready,
defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Oh, my God.
He is going.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
We got to.
I know you lying.
In the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Oh.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends.
I hate this damn game. It's so predictable, dog. Like,
offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air.
Thank you. Give me my shit back.
Picked off. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Stop playing, gang. Like, come on,
With
man.
a play like that.
Good job, Ojeda.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jess, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
That's really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. He'll just keep slinging it. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Quick
My bad. I clicked on him last minute. Of course, the game gonna make me click on him.
Before he moves the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to take a shot.
Oh.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be
That is a cover 2, bro. I just don't get it.
Defense is their first of the half as they'll make some
I don't get it.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football, and they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Give me the ball.
The end zone, it's picked off.
Yes, sir.
At the 30.
That's
At the
2.
10.
That's 2.
Touchdown, Rebels.
Holy.
The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time
Wow.
interception return.
Wow.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold them to 3, make them kick a field goal, don't let them score points. Heck no. You turn it into offense.
Deion got points over. He was out of there, dog.
Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back.
Hey, yeah, we're taking this to the crib.
What a play.
Y'all not catching him. Boy got blazing speed. It ain't happening. Deion got blazing. It ain't happening, dog.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's back to throw on.
Oh,
Makes a connection.
damn. I knew it. Man, as soon as I did the press, I said, man, he's going to go up top.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slipped through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Iowa City. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Just about set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Damn!
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Got room at the 35.
Good job at 5.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off-play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
They'll ride the hot hand. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
On the move to his left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the hurry up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Just tap him. Just tap him.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Nifty little dance step. And the Hawkeyes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David.
Oh, good job, Bob.
Great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and long, hoping to
Damn!
How do you keep getting beat off the line like that?
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Splits the uprights. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now. Oh, look out. There he goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
I love jet sweeps because it puts so much pressure on defenses with their eye discipline. It's really hard for these linebackers and DBs and defensive ends to locate a really fast receiver, cutting across the formation so quickly, getting the handoff, and you see that time he's able to use the speed to go get the first.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
To the air on first down. Fires on the run.
Give me that.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And
Yes, sir, Juddy.
on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose.
Juddy said, "Give me that."
And try to fit balls in tight windows.
Give me that, boy. Give me that. Stop playing with me. Yes, sir. Center field. That's a great turn by the DB. Give me that. All right. So I was attempting to go back, take it to the crib. They ain't want to see me shine, but that's
Making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Give to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Running back searching for a hole. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
They're trying to get to it.
that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Run before he secured it.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Rebels are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Snags it. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
Good job, Juddy.
This defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He's got the tight end. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll line up for a second down play. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Now the play fake. Now adjusting. He'll let one go down the right side. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field
Oh, he got me.
Into traffic, it's picked off. Looking for more room.
Shit.
He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Damn!
It's complete.
Oh my God!
So close to the almost tasted it. It'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Wow.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it to the house.
Game is live today, boy.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the
Yeah, this one is ball out.
On the move from inside his 5.
Wow.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He wants to pass it on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Caught at the 25. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after.
Oh, shit, that was Jackson Dart that threw that.
Extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 17 to Arkansas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Looking deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Hey, man.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Ah!
Nice defensive play.
What the fuck was that?
There and knock it away. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get loaded.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down.
Damn!
They've tried.
Touchdown, Iowa! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score on the season.
First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he got
shit.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play from the quarterback.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Great players like this just do a good job of making you pay. And if you want to drop back and play coverage, that's fine. He can scramble around, buy time, beat you down the field. But if nothing's open, boom. I take it to easily get a 1st down, make a big play, just make it a headache for the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Going up top on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback will audible. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we would just ran the details to the right route and hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Freshman.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well,
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, got him.
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride.
Yes, sir. Got you one.
And the route is on. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Good ball, Russ.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ole Miss 70, Iowa 45.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here and late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. It's complete on the right
Drop
side.
that ball, bro.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass, trying to get to him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Still looking. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Oh, my goodness.
Learn from it and do better next time. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Oh.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense.
He lobs one high down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.